You know Kai Cenat, streaming king, energy overload, the guy who doesn't back down. But did you know he's also a master at shutting down entitled women in real time? Today, we're diving into 15 epic moments where Kai humbles anyone who thought they could play games with him. Trust me, this is prime content. No filter, no fluff, just straight-up playoff-level clapbacks. 1. The 47-year-old stripper versus Kai's Uber. This one starts with a woman claiming she had Kai's number and demanded money, dropping those "I slept with him" lines online like receipts. But Kai, he went live and did what any streamer would, pulled his payment records. The only thing ever sent her was an Uber charge, $50 to bail her from somewhere, not stacks to hush her. She tried revenge porn threats next. Kai calmly explained that dumping her pictures without consent is illegal, and besides, she'd signed an NDA earlier. She responded with vague threats. Kai just let the record play, chanting, one more time," until she backed down. Then he shut it down by buying her domain names, LilaRed.com, KiaraRush.com, rewriting the narrative so anyone searching hits his version. Classic Kai move. Stay 10 steps ahead, own the story, and never get desperate. 2. The ex who ghosted, then came crawling back. In this episode, Kai's ex-girlfriend, who ghosted him when he wasn't at his peak, suddenly saw the spotlight shining again and decided to reconnect, on camera live. She called during a stream like nothing ever happened, acting like they were close. Kai listened for maybe 10 seconds before letting his viewer see the ghosting. His last text was from 2020, and since then he'd heard nothing. When she stumbled through excuses that she'd been busy, he didn't just hang up, he held the silence. And the chat did the rest. The message was loud and clear. "You ghosted me when I was down, don't come back just because I'm up." That call was on his terms, not hers. 3. The threatening ex-girlfriend who shared audio confessions. This cliffhanger involved a different ex who thought leaking explicit audio or video would force Kai into paying hush money. She openly threatened revenge porn, name-dropping brazenly on camera. Kai, stone-cold calm, pulled the live audio clip where she admitted, "Call the police. I'll do it." Instead of raging back, he coolly pointed out that her behavior was incriminating. She tried to reiterate threats. Kai responded with, "You're one step closer to being charged with a crime." Then he walked away. No drama, no tears, just a diffusing grenade launched by a streamer ready to expose false accusations in real time. The chaotic day with Blueface and Kron Rock. Picture this, it's 2022. Kai's got Blueface and Kron Rock on stream, vibing, nothing wild. Suddenly, Kron Rock goes off. "Aka spray. You rich, fix the hole you put in my wall." She's pointing at his ripped drywall, confused if he's in an Airbnb or his actual home. Blueface and Kai just stare. The chat's going wild. She's shouting random nonsense like, "This is expensive, you're bad, it's pure chaos," yet Kai stays calm. He diffuses, moves on, and lets the awkward tension linger. That stream turned awkwardness into gold, content that went viral because it was unpredictable and hilariously uncomfortable. 5. Glorilla blocks Kai. After honest feedback. Back in October 2023, Kai and rapper Glorilla were vibing on IG livestream. Dual cams, casual chat, mutual respect. Kai even complimented her tattoos. Then he mentioned her new music video. He reacted honestly, maybe a like, maybe a neutral, "That's dope." Instead of thanking him, she banned him, blocked him on Instagram mid-stream. Kai took it like a real one. He called her out live. "You blocked me? After we were cool?" She came back on camera to defend herself, saying, "I don't block people randomly." Kai just dropped, "You made your bed, now lay in it." Fans flooded her video with dislikes. A few months later, she's back on his stream like nothing happened. Drama averted, but the stunt was hilarious in hindsight. Kai gave feedback, Glorilla threw shade, and the internet watched both sides unfold. 6. The Sidemen Show Clout Chaser. During the 20 Women vs. 1 Sidemen collab, a bold woman tried to throw sideways criticism, saying Kai should stick with tiny streamers. She mentioned bigger names, but tried to flex her own history, calling out Filipino-themed jokes about BBCs. Kai just stared, ear defenders halved, and clapped back, "You basically said I shouldn't hang with big streamers." Girl, you're literally yelling about 6'9" black guys on your reel." The audience gasped, then applauded. Kai took the mic back and left her in silence. That moment became one of those live grenades, instant when you thought you had the power. 7. The supportive friend who got too supportive. Another contender in Kai's live show, a woman entered waving concerns about his friend Kifa. "Hey, you hurt my bestie." But instead of flirting or vibing, she lectured him. Kai cut her off mid-sentence. "You sure you want to rant or impress me?" He made it clear. This isn't therapy hour, it's live content. She stumbled over her words, one eye roll away from disgrace. The audience cheered when Kai calmly told her to leave. It wasn't aggressive, he just set boundaries and refused to be mansplained on camera. Respectful, yet authoritative. That's the Kai balance. 8. Crowned model meets Michael Jackson slide. Fast forward to late 2023. Kai invites famous model Lila Red to rate him on stream. They start with innocent banter, questions, numbers, laughs. But everything flips when Kai asks for her rating. She goes from confident to stalling. "Wait, you go first though?" Kai breaks into the Michael Jackson smooth slide in his seat as he ducked the disingenuous compliment. "You want to rate me? Start first." She froze, conversation looping, and this time Kai didn't just stand up. He slid, smiled, and shrugged it off. Her attempt at control evaporated in real time. 9. The OnlyFans girl who couldn't walk the talk. On another stream, an OnlyFans model came in and scored Kai a 7 out of 10. Seemed harmless until she started bragging about numbers and partners' jealousy while drunk. Kai asked how much she made. Her face lit up with dollar signs, multiple 5 figures monthly. Kai replied with that signature smirk, "That's cool, but what if your boyfriend sees this?" She fumbled, then he dropped, "Some of us still work for promotion, not trophies." Her posture stiffened. He didn't call her out. He poked holes gently until she leaked her contradictory reasons. She lost interest. Kai dropped a mic. Classic Kai equilibrium. Playful yet discerning. 10. The fan-faced lady who just wanted water. During a late-night Twitch stream, a viewer recognized a woman in Kai's room, and he introduced her live. She FaceTimed him, asked if he'd find her attractive, tossed up Instagram facts. The chat rated her a 1. She took it in stride until she asked again. Kai said, "Why are we pitching your IG yet? What's the goal?" She sputtered at and then she snapped a surprise photo of his room. Kai pointed out she only came in for water. She later admitted she regretted snapping a pic. Kai never scolded. He calmly called out the inconsistency. She tried to dip politely, but once he said, "Clout chase?" Nah, she vanished. Kai's subtle honesty made her walk it back without dragging them into chaos. 11th KK and the streaming location blunder. This one's creepy and cautionary. Instagram model KK joined Kai's stream and accidentally left location settings on while texting a random guy. Kai warned, "Don't share that," but it sounded like she didn't listen. Later, he checked out the door and saw the dude standing outside. Kai hollered, "KK, you gotta bounce." He straight up walked her off his stream. When streamer Duke Dennis chimed in to back him up, Kai's tone was firm. "That's a liability. You can't do location drops on my stage." She apologized. He thanked Dennis, and that's how boundaries get enforced, streamer style. 12th, KLA Harris in the political curveball. Streaming with then-candidate Aiden KLA. Harris prompted curiosity. The Secret Service even called Kai to ask if he'd stream with her. Kai answered, "I'm not into politics. I talk about entertainment." He made fun of handling presidential energy. "I don't know nothing about politics," he joked. The next day, his phone rang off the hook with agent IDs. But he stayed grounded. No collabs, no agenda. Fans applauded. Streaming is his comfort zone. Politics isn't. This was humility with perspective. You might knock, but Kai's not opening that door. 13. The house tour disaster with Kron Rock Redux. Another day, another stream. Kron happened again, this time wandering into Kai's living room during a playful back and forth. She started reacting to furniture, joking about his layout. And if this is Airbnb, Kai laughed but drew the boundary. Play nice or exit live. She ducked away, crowd laughed, furniture stayed. It was a playful reminder that even friends need to respect stream space. In Kai's world, content is king, but boundaries are co-royalty. 14. The sideman guest who took the mic too far. During a group stream with a sideman guest, someone tried to flip the conversation into a lecture about streamer realness. But Kai? He paused, took the mic back, and shot, "Girl, you just said stream small channels. Yet you're here? You got upgraded yourself." The chat melted. It wasn't rude. It was genuine. Don't speak anti-streamers when you signed up for a streamer show. Kai's style is less fiery roast, more clarifying reflection. 15. The sneaky fan who shared his room pics. The last story ties into the FaceTime fiasco. She revisited Kai's domain, took pictures of his bedroom, thinking she could sneak it to her chat. Kai paused the stream and calmly asked, "Why are you so fixated?" "I offered you a sip of water." She played off clueless. He responded, "Wrong energy." Once again, no drama, just unspoken boundary enforcement. She left, and that was that. That wraps our 15 epic keys. Moments where Kai dealt kindly, firmly, and unafraid. He never got mean. He kept it real. We haven't even scratched the surface of his viral style, but these stories highlight something crucial. Disrespect isn't allowed. Not in his house, not in his chat, not in his vibe. Which one surprised you most? Whose clapback was magic? Let me know in the comments. And if you want more wild streamer moments, subscribe to the channel. We got plenty. Thanks for watching and keep streaming with dignity, Kai style.